Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in this reading. I'm going to be using the Lightseers deck and the Lover's Oracle deck for the reading. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not. So let's find out what messages come through the cards. So the first card we have is the Four of Wands in the reverse. With the Four of Wands, you could be dealing with a fire sign, so Sagittarius, Leo, or even Aries. Next, we have the World card in the reverse. And finally, we have the Queen of Swords. And with the Queen of Swords, this is showing air sign energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini or Libra or even Aquarius. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so the Seven of Wands showing up in the reverse. So with this card, this does show you being able to establish your place in a certain place that you find yourself right now. But with this card, this does show you perhaps establishing your place in somebody else's life or in your own life. This does show you being able to really be able to take up space. And I'm getting that it is in a sense that it is what you're known for. It is what you're respected for. This card does show a more harmonious energy in the reverse. And this doesn't show anybody trying to oppose you. So this does show being able to, instead of having to defend and fight so hard, this does show you kind of catching a bit of a break. There is also an element of really coming into balance and being able to really have things kind of balanced for yourself on a personal level. So this is almost a desire to be able to really almost give up trying or give up trying a way of doing things and wanting to implement a new strategy instead of one that feels as though it isn't working. And with the Queen of Swords showing up next to this card, the Queen of Swords does show an ability to be more strategic and also to be able to learn from perhaps a past mistake or a past experience, and with that knowledge being able to really be very strategic in how you moving forward. So this Queen of Swords does show an energy of someone who comes across as if they are very hardcore. It's almost even intimidating. But the Queen of Swords does show somebody who's very tactful. They are very wise as far as what they are doing in order to get things moving forward. So this does show a very cleverly and calculated progress that is taking place. There may be a need to perhaps move in a different way in order to get to a goal. So there is an abandoning of some kind of an approach when it comes to being able to really build things. And I'm getting that this is more so about being less on the defense, but so perhaps even being able to work on communication and being able to bring back the focus to really establishing more so a healthier relationship from a place of more so well thought out relating to one another, as opposed to perhaps an overly passionate energy that is shown with that Seven of Swords that can burn a person out and can lead to perhaps even an exhaustion. So I am getting that perhaps things are also just coming to a place where you may be even kind of coasting or coming to a place where there isn't too much or responding on impulse. This is more so being able to be more present, and also this does show a more well thought out kind of way of relating. So I am seeing perhaps somebody is trying to move in a more strategic way, and that may be hard to read, but I am getting that with the Seven of Wands showing up in the reverse, you may be coming on board with that. This Four of Wands, this card showing up in the reverse does show an energy of feeling as though you're not supported by somebody who you are working with, or feeling as though things are kind of at a delay when it comes to being able to really get what you want or build what you have in mind. But this card does show a temporary energy, and this is about being able to really kind of work through the cracks in a foundation. So also with this card, there's even some issues when it comes to family structure, and even when it comes to feeling welcome and feeling kind of accepted and part of that group. There could be this sense of this person still dealing with perhaps issues from a previous relationship, even with this Four of Wands showing up in the reverse. But this does show more temporary energy. But with the World card showing up in the reverse, this does show unfinished business. So there could be a past situation that was perhaps not thoroughly addressed. This is about getting that opportunity to be able to really close that and address that before moving on and moving forward. So I am getting that there could be some kind of closure that's also happening, and that could be very restorative. So I'm going to pull out a card from Lover's Oracle, and I'm going to start with a card for you, Sagittarius. So this is the card that came out. It says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. And I'm going to pull out a card from the other person you may be dealing with. So this is the card that came out. It says, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And finally, this is the card that came out. It says, life, for the overall reading, it says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So with this card, I'm getting it pertaining to the Four of Wands in the reverse. So this is a temporary kind of a delay that could be coming up that feels as though it is perhaps threatening your plans, but this does show being able to overcome that. I'm getting that this is perhaps the opportunity to be able to work through something that you may have overlooked otherwise. But this card does show being able to make a comeback and come back from that. And it's possible that perhaps with this whole connection and this whole situation that you find yourself in with this reading, that there may be some ups and downs, but I'm getting that it is still in the bigger picture of things. You're moving forward and progressing. And with the card that came out for this other person, I'm getting this card pertaining to the World card in the reverse. So this is about being able to really work on something that perhaps was unaddressed or did not get the closure, but it's all about being able to address that with an intention of being able to move forward, and also to be able to move forward with peace of mind. That Seven of Wands in the reverse also shows an ability to really gain peace of mind, and I'm getting that this is where you are headed with this person. It's a more harmonious kind of energy that they bring to you. And with this card that came out for you, Sagittarius, I'm getting this card pertaining to the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So I am getting that perhaps there could be a situation that feels as though it takes you by surprise, but this is a pleasant surprise. And this is about really being able to get what you thought you weren't going to get. And I'm getting with the Four of Wands, there could be some kind of a threat or something that may mask itself as a threat to where you want to get to. But this does show being able to really claim that and receive what you are hoping for. And with this Queen of Swords, this card does show somebody who has their guard up. They are in a more self-protective mode. And it is somebody who has gone through quite a lot in the past. And the World card in Saints reading does show a really long journey. And even being able to really learn from that, and accumulated experience kind of makes you a master. And I'm getting that with this card that came out for you, this is about really being able to experience the good karma for that. This may be opening your heart more so, and really kind of bringing more so a feeling it's safe to be able to really let your guard down. I'm getting the World card, and this being in the reverse, following being able to address a past situation or anything that you may feel hung up on. This is about being able to enter a new chapter. So this could be entering a new chapter that is going to be very positive. And the Four of Wands does show an energy of being able to go into that more solid kind of a connection with someone. So it could be about being able to even experience what feels like really being more so committed to a person. But it is also about being able to start a new chapter. So this could even be a new person and a new relationship that comes about, or your existing partner being able to perhaps present you with that offer. So I hope you have a wonderful day, Sagittarius. That is the message I'm getting with these cards, and I will talk to you in the next reading. Bye, Sagittarius.